It's time for Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX, on your radio at AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams Baseball is presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Rams Baseball. The Rend Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon. We welcome you back home to Brennan Klein Memorial Field. This afternoon, the Rams have the Herrin Tigers, who come in 9-13 on the year. Rams are looking for their 19th win on the season compared to 5 losses. Their most recent action, of course, was the game you heard here on WMIX at GCS Ballpark in Sauget, where the Rams handled the Alton Redbirds by a score of 10-5. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski alongside. It is your Rend Lake College pregame show, and of course, Rend Lake College is where you get a quality education and save thousands. Find out how and log on to rlc.edu. Danny, this is the Herrin Tiger team that comes in again 9-13 on the year. Had a rough go of it yesterday with the Harrisburg Bulldogs falling 15-1 in 5 innings. Things not going well in Bloody Williamson.
Well, no, and this team obviously 2 years removed from a super sectional appearance themselves in the Elite Eight and core class system, and then to come out here and yesterday getting beat in a conference game 16-1. That cannot be in a happy mood here today. Want to get out and play a baseball game at 9-13. They play the likes, obviously, of Benton, Harrisburg, West Frankfort, Massac County. You sprinkle in Mount Vernon, Marion, Herrin. Well, they can't play themselves, I guess. Johnson City and otherwise, DuQuoin. So they do play some very difficult teams on their schedule, not only in their conference.
Of course, we will talk more about the Herrin Tigers and the Mount Vernon Rams after the break. We need to go ahead and take a quick one. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. We've recently settled into our new Mount Vernon location just off Highway 37, 1 mile south of Veterans Memorial Drive. Come visit us good old boys on the south end of town, where we offer only the best in collision repair. Here at Landers, when we write an estimate, we offer to send it directly to your insurance company to speed up the claim process. We can also put you in a rental vehicle while we restore yours. Landers continues to raise the bar and set the standards in the collision repair industry. Lifetime warranties on our repair work and free lifetime detailing ensure that you don't just bring your vehicle to Landers, you become part of our team for life. Our mission is to make sure your vehicle lasts longer with a much higher resale value through quality work using professional finishes. Give us a call to schedule an estimate, a detail, or to schedule your repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call us at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit, and starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new Regional Health Center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back, Brennan Klein Memorial Field. It is your Rend Lake College pregame show. Glad to have you with us on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in the King City. And, of course, Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. The Herrin Tigers come to town today in what used to be a South 7 Conference matchup nearly 20 years ago. Now in the River to River, Ohio. Yesterday, the Benton Rangers clinched an outright conference crown yesterday as they got a win on the road in thrilling fashion against the Murfreesboro Red Devils. But today, the Herrin Tigers not in that running for a conference race, but could certainly play spoiler down the stretch. And what better time than now against these Mount Vernon Rams?
And they're playing, obviously, for a little seeding as well because, postseason a couple weeks away, 3 weeks away from things happening. So they're playing for seeding. They want to get a big win against a bigger school. We'll see what happens. Help their resume out a little bit before the seeding meeting or seeding voting goes on online.
For some Mount Vernon Rams, meanwhile, Herrin Tigers will find out when they play, or at least their seeds tomorrow. Friday, a day off. First I thought it was Friday, then I shifted back thinking it was Thursday. Now I'm in the harsh reality that it is only hump day here in the King City. However, the Mount Vernon Rams will still have to wait a week before their seeds are due. Probably won't find out anything there until May the 3rd, May the 4th, somewhere around there. So, a week from Friday. There you go. Hard to believe the season is winding down. And, we say this every single time. It's even harder to believe that this will be game number 24 on the year. Rams, knock on wood, have yet to lose a game due to precipitous weather. So 18-5 on the year, still undefeated in the South 7 Conference, 6-0. They will have a conference game tomorrow on the road at Marion, weather permitting, of course. That should be a dandy as well. But right here in front of us is the Herrin Tigers and it's the Mount Vernon Rams. This is your Red Lake College pregame show. Red Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for well over 40 years. You can find them online at rlc.edu. Red Lake College, of course, saving you thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Chris, Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Avery Barton is back to the studios here in Mount Vernon. We're still about 5, 6, 7 minutes away from the start. Both teams have taken and wrapped up their infield practice. Both teams now sitting in their respective dugouts before we get this one started. The Mount Vernon Rams will rely on a hurdler today, Zane Saunders. 3-0 on the year, looking for win number 4. We'll tell you about, of course, the Herrin batting order in just a moment, presented by Central Christian Church. We'll also tell you the men backing up Zane in the infield and outfield, and also his catcher here in a little bit. But Zane Saunders had an impressive performance against the Central Cougars exactly a week ago. It's been 7 days since the Rams beat the Cougars on the road.
7 days. We got some familiar friends coming in. Especially that lead umpire, home plate umpire.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, my. This is nice to see. I wonder who that guy is. Front guy's serious. We're going to shake him up. He doesn't know we're hiding out back here yet.
Yeah, he'll find out.
He'll find out.
Of course, the Rams did get that win 13-1 a week ago at Free Central, and since then, it really seems like they've been rolling. The bats continued against Altop, though they had to win in thrilling come-from-behind fashion the bottom of the ninth with a 2-run inside the park home run. And then beyond that, the bats have really been hitting well here.
Well, yeah, and Mount Vernon's played very well. Their fielding had a little bit of juice, a little bit of issue going on as far as the other night at GCS Ballpark, but things got under control and got a good win against the Class 4A school at Alton. That's 14-5 and 5-2 overall. So you can't complain about any time you get a win against a bigger school like that. You have to be happy, be excited, and move on. And game today, game tomorrow. Get a couple wins here this week against Williamson County and enjoy the weekend and get in the next week.
No doubt about that. Rams enjoyed a day off yesterday. It was actually a rain day in the South 7 Conference. I know you're thinking, thought they played every Tuesday and Thursday. Well, yesterday was one of the conference rain days. Lady Rams went on the road to Centralia to make up from a game that's previously rained out. They unfortunately fell to the Annies yesterday 7-0 in that one. So they are tied to top the conference heap in softball as far as the South 7 is concerned. However, the Rams, meanwhile, still atop the conference heap. They'll have another battle tomorrow against Marion. This time it'll be on the road at the Christmas Sports Complex. So that'll be an interesting one, interesting saga tomorrow afternoon.
Just listen to you try to get that all in correctly.
It'll be Harry L. It'll be Harry L. Christmas
phenomenal. I can say that of all my content on Facebook, I got a great one today.
Of course, you go to Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can find the most interesting picture taken right here today. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can always follow us on Twitter. Stay up to date at 94 Sports. We will need to go ahead and meet the Central Christian Church batting orders. First, we'll start off with the Herrin Tigers.
Leading off third base, Cody Crossley. Batting second and center, Toby Coffey. The DH is A.J. Tate, batting third. Batting fourth and second, Greg Holland. Batting fifth at short, Austin Starkweather. Batting sixth and left, Ben Bouse. Batting seventh at pitching, Stephen Benjamin. Batting eighth catching, Dylan Stollers. And batting ninth at right, Brandon Riker for the 9-13 Herrin Tigers.
Of course, the pitcher on the hill today for the Rams is Zane Saunders, 3-0 on the year. Backing him up will be Sawyer Harrison for hot corner. Zach Jones at short. Matthew Williams is at second base with Trevor Floda on the first base bag. It is Hayden Padinsky, Alan Thomas in center, Nathan Holt is your right fielder. And, of course, backing up behind the plate, Colin Young is David Catch. What was that?
No brooms at Wrigley today, just 5-1. Cardinals can't whine and cry about something else that's happened to them.
Of course, depending upon your perspective, if you're just joining us here, you either listen to that game on the Cardinal broadcast on WMIX FM 94.1, or if you like the enjoyment of Pat Hughes and Derek Hunter.
No. Come on, dude.
Where did I get that name from?
Keith Moreland. Let's go, baby.
I don't listen to the Cubs broadcast, as I am not a Cubs fan.
Well, I listen to everybody.
But I do enjoy taking in the Cubs broadcast to listen on sister station, Wish FM 98.9.
Yeah, we got it all covered on all aspects of that deal. Do we not?
You have a White Sox affiliate thrown in there somewhere, too. I forget where. It was somewhere. We do what we can to bring you the best in sports, of course, here, whether it's broadcast and the best in news, talk, and music. We'll get started a little bit early here today as the home plate umpire. Wyatt and Wilson, I believe, are our umpires today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's who that is.
I believe Justin and Todd, respectively.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Those are your umpires. It'll be Justin Wyatt calling your balls and strikes, and Todd Wilson will be your infield umpire. Here today from Brendan Klein Memorial Field as we're about to get started. Mount Vernon Rams Baseball, 80 degrees, sunny skies, winds out of the south-southwest, gusty between 13 and 15 miles per hour throughout the duration of this one. And we're about to get underway. Zane Zonders takes his place out there on the rubber. The right-hander looking to get started. Of course, he'll start out of the windup against a right-handed batting Cody Crosley. The third baseman steps in. First pitch, well, catch the outside corner, strike one, and it comes at 4:25. So 4:25 first pitch, and it is a strike across the outside corner. Zonders looking to wheel and deal here. 0-1 is on the way. Again out of the windup. Line foul. First base dugout side. It's 0-2. Rams Baseball, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra Bank lead off the season with the Banterra Bank Tree checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. 0-2 is on its way. Curveball, that's on. It's going to be chopped to short. Jones will have to fire in a hurry. He may not have a play, and he won't. He was charging behind the third baseman, making a backhanded play, and in an attempt had to stop himself and throw across his body.
Yeah.
Put a muscle.
There wasn't a lot of chance on that one, Chris. That was one of those deals. You just tip your cap. That was a hit. Move on.
One on and nobody out now for the Tigers. Toby Coffey, the right fielder, or excuse me, center fielder, will stand in. Wrote that down wrong in my book. My apologies. Coffey stands in, one on and nobody out here in the first. Check swing, but it was a sinker just caught the low and away portion of the zone. It's 0-1 here to Coffey. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I took it to mean what the hell.
I misread it. All I can tell you.
There's no misreading. As the 0-1, the runner's going. Throw will be off the mark, and safe at second base is Cody Crosley. What did happen to that sheet?
I got it. I'm good. Using things to pin it down so I can look at it.
Gotcha. I forgot to write down the stuff.
This is the issue. So he is batting there.
So 1-1 is the count to Toby Coffey. So that means he is not playing first base. Maybe the other guy's at first base. Things just got a little bit interesting in our world with Bob Carpenter's scorebook. We'll tell you more about that.
When we have racers.
Bunt laid down right side of the mound, picked up by Zonders. He'll fire on to first. Good sacrifice, advances the runner to third base.
The way I see it, this runner goes to third on the 1-3 sack. Let's get that straight. Doherty's batting and playing first base, and Tate is DHing for this cat here. Holland. Yes?
That is the way I'm seeing it in the on-deck.
All right. Okay, I'll hold the papers, and then you write while you're doing your thing, and I can talk if you want to do it.
Jared Doherty will stand in, runner on third. RBI chance here in the top of the first with one out. A pitch to the outside of the low. So the right-hander Doherty is 1-0.
Think about Herrin, 9-13, but they're not playing any stiffs out here. I mean, it's not any easy schedule for the Tigers. So they're playing some tough competition. You know, Marion, Carbondale, DuQuoin, Harrisburg, Denton. I mean, they're playing some schools here.
Of course, the next pitch misses low to Doherty. It's a 2-0 count. Runner on third base, one outside for the first. Here comes the next one high this time. And it's a 3-0 count. I think I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to hide it back and things.
Okay. Just remember, I forgot to write down the subs, so we'll have to get that out again.
If you want them later, you can get them.
There we go. Low and inside. It'll be ball four. So a one-out walk puts runners at the corners now for the Tigers, threatening here in this top half of the first inning. Glad to have you with us in case you're just joining us. We got started about 4:25, so 3 minutes into this one on WMIX and always online at mywithersradio.com. Of course, don't forget video streaming returns with Mount Vernon Rams football in the fall. August 24th as the Rams host the Rochester Rockets. Of course, their former quarterback, we'll tell you more about that in just a second. Runners at the corners, one out, first pitch to Tate. Will miss high, it's 1-0. Will was the older brother, Wes is the younger brother. Launter, I can't remember the exact pronunciation, could theoretically be today. He's named the starting quarterback at Oklahoma State. Wow. Unreal. Tells you how good he is. And be glad he's gone when the Rockets come into Mount Vernon. On Friday, August 24th from J.D. Shields Memorial Stadium, the 0-1 chopped right back to the pitcher. Zonder's only option is at first base. So 1-3 will advance the runner to second base, and it's second and third with 2 outs. Mason's the runner. Not a bad effort.
Well, here's the deal. Bo Ryan last week. Might be somebody else locally this week.
Really?
Yep. Somebody is not being allowed out of their LOI and thus making a run in the social media today.
Nice. Starkweather will take a first pitch low and away. It's ball 1 to Austin Starkweather. Pitcher facing his counterpart here. As Anders is trying to get out of this jam of the first. 2 gone, runners on second and third. No score yet. Just away about 5 minutes in now as we near the bottom of the hour from Mount Vernon. Here comes the pitch on the way out of the stretch from Zonders. Goes inside that time. Says it hits the left sleeve. And that'll put the bases loaded here with 2 outs.
Wow, a lot of stuff going on here in this first inning for us. A lot of stuff.
Curious to hear about what you're referencing off the air during the break.
Yes, I will
talk about that. Bases loaded, 2 outs now, top of the first for the Tigers. Ben Baus will stand in. Like House with a B. It's going to be outside, 1-0. Of course, we realize we've reached the bottom of the hour. We'll handle that in just a moment, probably after this 1-0 pitch, depending upon what happens. Top 1, 2 outs, bases loaded here for the Tigers. Ben Baus is going to try to bring some home. He'll take a next pitch strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. That would have been a good time to do it. Whoops. Win some, lose some. 1 ball, 1 strike with the bases loaded, top 1. No score. Tigers looking to change that here with 2 gone. Next one's on the way. Ground ball, foul. It's 1-2. We'll pause for station identification. This is Rams Baseball.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, St. Louis, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
There you go. Here comes the 1-2 curveball that time. Swung on a miss, and the Rams will get themselves out of a jam as Herrin strands the bases loaded through a half inning. No score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We've got a very up-to-date and very sophisticated body shop that has a paint booth that they actually bake the paint on. For the customer, that means very little, if any, buffing that goes on their vehicle after it's painted. We work on imports, all domestics, any vehicle. They can fix it up to where really you can't tell that anything was ever done to it just because it's baked on and there's very little buffing.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. We head to the home half of the first. Time to meet the Mount Vernon Rams batting order, courtesy of Central Christian Church.
Leading off, shortstop Zach Jones, batting second in center, Landon Thomas. Batting third, pitching St. Saunders. Batting fourth is Grant Garrett. Batting fifth, the catcher Colin Young. Batting sixth at first base, Trevor Floda. Batting seventh, Matthew Williams at second base. Batting eighth, Nathan Holton right field. And batting ninth, left fielder Hayden Paninsky. Starting pitcher is Zane Saunders.
There you go.
Hold on.
You're right. Batting orders are, well, it's not what I'm getting ready to
Sawyer
say.
Harrison is playing third base.
Lineup today presented by Central Christian Church. You can log on to thenewscentral.com and watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. That's thenewscentral.com, Central Christian Church. Loving God and loving people. Glad to have you with us, WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Of course, WMIX website. You You can also keep tabs on us on the social media, WMIX Sports Facebook page, as well as Twitter at 94 Sports. Jones, the left, you'll get us started, facing Stephen Benjamin. The pitcher here for the Tigers. Sollers is catcher. Crosley, Starkweather, Holland, Doherty are your infield from third to first. The Bouse, Coffey, and Riker left to right in the outfield. So the righty will start out of the windup. First pitch will come, and Jones will foul that off at the third base dugout. 0-1. How about Banterra Bank? Appreciate them all season long, bringing you Rams Athletics here on the radio. Banterra Bank's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style, member FDIC, high and well outside to Jones that time, as well into the other batter's box. And the lefty has an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Benjamin looks in. You are hard at work over there on the Twitterverse. Here comes the 1-1, as that's going to be fouled over the third base dugout towards raising the hospital, raising the bar. It's 1-2.
Yeah, got a couple pictures. Got a neat picture up on that.
You know what? I give you props for creativity on that picture.
I just happened to stand there.
How it works. Clayton Reeves understands. The 6 in that picture helps you out. 1-2's coming.
I needed somebody to guide some others in number order. Some were trying to get out of order, and some were just trying to join the picture to be in it, and their number didn't fit, and they had to be slightly asked to be removed.
I have some job offers coming for Light Touch before it's all said and done. 1-2's coming. That's going to catch somewhere on the outside corner. Backwards K to start us off here in the bottom half of the first. 1 gone. Base is empty now. Jones retired on strikes. It'll bring up Landon Thomas, the center fielder today. Here for the Mount Vernon Rams, 18-5 on the year, looking for win number 19. If they get that here today, win number 20 would theoretically have to come against another opponent in Washington. Took my geography lessons from the South. Williamson County.
Clinton County again.
As Rams head to Marion tomorrow. A lot of work here to do today, as Thomas will take a first pitch on the outside. Should be 1-0.
What's that up there?
See that? Yeah. Oh, wow. Here comes. 1-0 quickly turns to 2-0 as that's outside as well. 2 balls, no strikes to LT.
All fair comment.
Yeah.
All fair comment coming snide.
There we go. 1-0's coming outside again. And by that I meant 3-0 now. I was going to say, sorry. That whole scoreboard effect. They have my
all right.
They have my attention span there in the dugout. Don't always see the first pitch. 3-0's your count, 1 out. Nobody aboard here for Landon Thomas. Benjamin looking for another strikeout. He's going to have to work back into the count. Nope. Missed outside to the left-handed Thomas. He'll get aboard here. 1 out and 1 on now for Zane Saunders. Can really help out his own call. We'll see if this cause and effect relationship begets here with Saunders approaching the plate. It'll be the first right-handed batter for Benjamin.
Interesting to see if any movement here. A little hit and run, maybe straight steal, something going on, something. Tim Holloway can shake things up here a little bit. Nice lead at first.
See what happens with any sort of aggressiveness here. As Thomas gets a nice lead. Out of the stretch, Benjamin will fire in the dirt. That'll play go around the 5-hole of the catcher Stollers. Nice stop there. It's 1-0 to Saunders.
Thomas got a good one-way out there first. He's wanting to get out there and see what a move coming here from Benjamin, but what's a nice lead. Good one-way out there.
You betcha. Saunders with a 1-0 count. Runner on first base, 1 gone. Bottom 1, no score. Here comes. That's in the dirt again. It's 2-0. It would appear early on, at least for one batter, that Benjamin is more comfortable out of the windup. But a 4-pitch walk from Landon Thomas will suggest otherwise. I guess that was me on that vibrate. That was you. Words with Friends, baby.
Mine is more of a straight monotone vibration. Yours is
well, this is just for this one app. Words with Friends. I got like 5 games going with one person right now.
Lady Rams soccer playing at Centralia right now. It will start shortly.
Lady Rams softball on the road at Murphy today. 2-0. It's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Starkweather. He'll try to turn 2 on the second for 1, first for the other. 6-4-3 erases the bases. And does us through 1. No score here from Mount Vernon. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back here to Brendan Klein Memorial Field in Mount Vernon, where the Rams and Herrin Tigers are scoreless. In fact, we head to the top of the second inning, bottom of the order coming. For the Tigers will be the pitcher Benjamin, catcher Solers, and the right fielder Brandon Riker. No score. Hard to believe. Both teams had their chances. First pitch is on the way to Benjamin. He'll swing and miss. It's going to be 0-1 quickly. Who will be our community first bank of the Heartland player of the game? If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Welcome back to a hop to the shortstop. Throwing on to first. Good job there by Zach Jones. Retire Benjamin, 6'3".
Consistency out there. Very rarely does one get by him.
Very rarely. That'll bring up number 8, Dylan Stollers, the catcher. We're against Saunders with one out and nobody aboard. Top of the second, no score. No runs on one hit for the Tigers. Their hit came as a leadoff single from Crosley. Now the first pitch here looked to be a strike, felt high, but apparently a little higher than that. I don't know.
He worked out of the Severin baseball school, did he not?
Apparently.
Is that where he worked out of?
I believe so. 1-0's coming. That's going to miss outside. Nope. Not going to try to guess his own. It's 1-1.
Just like yesterday. Don't guess.
He's on top of it. I just try to have a rapid-fire reaction. I always say I'm going to quit that. 1-1's coming this time. Swung on a miss. No doubter there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Scores whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Mid-first at softball, Goreville leads Benton 1-0. Mid-first baseball, Benton leads DuPoint 4-0. That's at DuPoint.
Wow.
Jumped on that short porch, I'm guessing. Even though the wind's going to guide it to left field.
That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Will. 2-2 is that miss low and away now to Solers. Here comes the next. Goes inside on him. That could hit the overhang here, but Colin Young's going to give it a go. There it is. Counts as the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Where's our friend parked today?
He's safe.
Oh, yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. Same spot.
He's all right.
Tony Will, you can find him online at TonyWill.com or find his State Farm office on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 2-2's coming. That's going to be popped up first base side. Flota near the chalk. We'll get underneath it, make the grab. 1 away. 2 away.
Plus the vortex gets him over there in his parking spot.
Sure.
Flota with a tough play. You think pop up first, how bad could that be? But the way the field sets up and the way the sun is here, it's a tough sky. Looking into the sun for that pop up.
Well, trade winds are swirling. NFL draft time coming tomorrow.
I'm sick and tired of hearing about it.
Oh, give a crap. To be honest, that's going to be a ground ball.
Hockey.
First pitch to Riker. Grounded out to Matthew Williams, 4-3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers in the second. No score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. As a Southern Illinois family-owned bank, we have stayed true to our roots by offering great products and services to the people in our communities. With free checking, free online banking, and free debit cards, we are helping our customers save money, while also providing the safety and security they expect from a community-focused bank. People's National Bank, proudly supporting Southern Illinois. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Use bill pay once per month to avoid fee.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
Back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Rams. It'll be the DH Grant Garrett, the catcher Colin Young, and first baseman Trevor Flota here in this half of the second. Rams Baseball, as always, presented by Banterra Bank. Hit a grand slam and go for the account with no hit fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. So 4, 5, and 6. Heart of the order coming here for the Rams. They're trying to make something happen here in the home half of the second. No runs on 1 hit thus far for the Tigers. No runs and no hits for the Rams. As their lone base runner was a walk with 1 out in the first. Just in the second, though, still early, still plenty of time here for Mount Vernon against Stephen Benjamin. His first pitch is on the way on the inning. High inside. It's going to be 1-0 to Garrett, just like that. Just like that. Rams baseball in action tomorrow, of course, on the road at Marion. We'll have that one for you as well here on WMIX. 1-0 coming inside. Fisk Garrett, he'll foul it back, 1-1.
Important conference game tomorrow, as they all are.
Oh, yeah. Some about Marion, because that's where your last 4 or 5 conference champions come from. It's the battle of Mount Vernon and Marion. Rams having taken the crown the past few years. 1-1 is on its way to Garrett. Inside again. That'll jam him. Left foul line around the third base bag. Crosley will make the grab, 1 away. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports, or even get on that old thing they call Facebook. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can find our broadcast schedule on the WMIX website, located at mywithersradio.com. Where if you're listening online, you're located right now. Here comes the first pitch on the way to Colin Young. Looks like it was straight down central. It is. It's 0-1. Looked like a simple flat fastball, a little low. 0-1 is on its way now, and that's going to be a check swing. Held up by Young. Question his location across the plate. It looked low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scores you just gave us a moment ago, DuQuoin Benton baseball and Benton Goreville softball. That we gave us 1-1. Low and inside, 2-1.
Culture and turf shoes checking in now.
Listening?
No.
Or just checking in?
No.
Gotcha.
Let me know why certain individuals need turf shoes.
Well, in all fairness, 2-1 is on its way. At the time, he believed he needed them right away. It so happens he didn't need them until now. 2-1 catches the inside before that time to Young. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Surprised I remembered it, probably. Stuff like that just sticks in the back of my mind. That conversation from many moons ago. 2-2 is on its way this time. Looked good, but misses high. Full count now to Young. Rams baseball is also presented in part by Second Chance Auto. Your home for the largest selection of vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Full count, inside low, and that'll be a 1-out walk issued to Colin Young.
Middle bottom of the order. Make some contact, put the ball in play a little bit. They're 9 and 13 for some reason. Young will get a courtesy runner.
Your boy?
Your
phone talk assistant, Clayton Reeves.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, I said, hey Clayton, you guys are all here 1 through 8, help me out. It was a photo op waiting to happen. It was sitting there ready to go.
1 through 8 with a 34 in there that helped us comprise the 3 and the 4, I believe.
Oh, yeah. It's on our Facebook page. It's on Twitter as well. Picture.
Nice. Even better. 1 out, runner aboard, steps Trevor Floden. He will send one back to the pitcher to second for 1, to first, off of the bag for the other. So that'll go as 1-6.
1-6 on the fielder's choice. Great slide in there by Reeves at second base to disrupt the shortstop from having an easy time throwing that to first base. And because of that, the double play was not intact. It's good hard baseball. He gets glad hands, Mr. Reeves does, in the dugout.
Job well done. Runner on first, 2 outs now for Matthew Williams. Home half of the second inning, still no score at Brennan Klein Field. The Tigers looking to rebound from a 16-1 loss to Harrisburg yesterday. I believe that one was at Herrin, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Here comes on the way. First pitch to Williams, misses low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Most of the best of outings for Mr. Williams a week ago is, you remember when we take one of the collision? What happened? I don't remember.
Breeze Central sliding in head first.
There we go. That's right. The tough kid that he is. Only had some issues for a couple of days. Been back solid in the Ram lineup ever since.
It's going to be hard to get him out of the lineup.
Yes, it is. Shown to be very, very tough young man.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
I got it.
Taking the chin?
Yep. He took it in the chin. Took one in the chin. Yeah, I have to shave there tonight. It was a glancing blow. Norelco called. Gillette cliches.
I was taking care of some on-the-table issues. Next thing you know, ouch, you got Shawn Michaels, or Jose Lothario. Jose. In steps Nathan Holt, 2 on, 2 out here, bottom of the second. Rams still looking to get on the scoreboard here. Now have an RBI chance. First pitch is on the way. Holt gets a piece of it, sends it foul. Right behind us. Our friend's safe. Look. Nasty.
Nah, your friend's a good spot. Our friend usually is. Wow.
He's all right, guys.
Said off to your story, getting national attention now. I don't need any of that.
0-1 coming. It's going to be high. Also inside to Holt. Works the count even here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Glad to have you with us. WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. I'm Chris Hugo. He's Danny Czerwinski. And Avery Barton is back at the powerhouse. 1-1. We look for it. Here it comes from the pitcher. It's foul back. Down on the count now. Holt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. First and second are your runners with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second inning. Neither team able to get a run across the plate just yet. Looking to change that here. Pitcher Benjamin will look back, now fires in. The dirt down will get away. Runners will advance. We'll see how far they're able to advance. It'll just be second and third.
2 the count now with 2 outs. Nice to get a little 2-out bingo here and get a run on the board. That's what I said earlier in the year. As you get this time of year, you start rolling into May, postseason around the corner. Great teams are the ones that get 2-out hits, add on runs.
That they are, good sir.
Good teams are ones that get them every once in a while, but they don't advance as far.
It's 2-2 with 2 outs here in the second. No score. Rams trying to change that with runners on second and third. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be golfed at and sent up the middle. Shortstop will not have a play. He'll fire home in front of the runner to keep him at bay. That'll be an RBI single now for Nathan Holt.
Nice. Slow to scores. Williams goes to third. RBI single. Rams on top. Very nicely done. Actually, you know what? That's the first Rams hit.
You bet.
Gets into a run.
Had a walk and a plunk. And a fielder's choice. RBI single gives the Rams the lead. 1-0 here. Bottom of the second. 2 outs. Runners at the corners for Hayden Paniski. This would be a good sign for a good solid base hit. Benjamin out of the stretch. Here comes the righty's offering. High and tight again. Fastball that time. Got away. It's 1-0. Well, who's who of who? Yeah, here and there and everywhere. Here at Vernon Klein Memorial Field today. 1-0 is coming. That's going to go outside that time. 2-0. Want to make sure for us that. Nothing wrong with that. Runners at the corners here, 2 outs, a 1-0 ball game. Glad to have you with us. 20 years ago would have been a South 7 Conference showdown.
Never know. This day and age, maybe heading back toward it.
Amen. 2-0's coming. Swung on a miss and make it 2-1.
Paniski got one there he wanted to jump on, and, you know.
Some of the stuff the IHC is talking about occurs. You never know. And even some of the stuff they've yet to think of. 2 balls and a strike. Hayden Paniski. 2 outs with the runner on first, the runner on third, all the old corners. That gets away. It's 3-1. Good opportunity here with a hitter's count, 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs.
And if he gets on top of the order coming up right behind, so it's a good situation so far right now from Mount Vernon.
Scored a lot of their runs against Alton with 2 outs. Here comes. Paniski will pop that one up right side of the infield. The second baseman, Holland, will be called off by his right fielder, who was able to hang on and make the grab behind.
Yeah, he did. Didn't look like it, but he did. He held on.
So the Rams score a run here in the second, take a 1-0 lead. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and mywithersradio.com.
And I welcome you back to Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside as we head to the top half of the third inning. Top of the order coming. Cody Crosley, Toby Coffey, Jared Doherty for the Herrin Tigers, who trail 1-0 after giving up the run in the bottom half of the second. Always more than happy to turn your volume down for conversation with that lovely young lady.
Youngster, man. Helping me to stir things up over here quite nicely.
And one of our favorite parts of the county is this will be a first pitch fly ball into deep left center field. No problem for our main man out there in center, Landon Thomas.
There's not been very many issues for him this year. He just jogs back, gets fly balls. Almost like when he hit out there, it's an out.
Well, the street is. He's pretty solid defensively. I don't know if you've heard that or not.
There's no word on the street. It's just show.
You should have saw. Should have seen him in right field last year. Had a cannon like you wouldn't believe. Now he's getting a lot of opportunities to come up throwing like that. As Coffey, who sacrificed back in the first, steps in, takes the first pitch strike on the outside corner, and already Zonders is ready for number 2. Here comes. Broke a little too soon. Hits the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike for Coffey. What should I tell you about? Got a few things I should probably get in. 1-1's coming. That is going to be sent towards right center field again. Hey, look who it is on the run.
Just glides over in the right center field, makes that look easy.
He can get set. He can make it on the run. He can do just about anything he wanted to do out there at center. That was F8 to Landon Thomas yet again. 2 away here for the Tigers, top 3. Doherty, who walked his last time up, will stand in. How about I tell you a little bit more about Banterra Bank? Don't strike out. Take control of your health care expenses with a tax-advanced health savings account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Quickly to Harrison. That's a hot corner. That took a hop over his glove and into left field.
He got a whiff on it. I don't think he saw that ball exactly coming at him for Herrin's second hit. That ball was hit hard down there at the corner, and Harrison, all he could do was kind of make a swipe at it with the glove because there was no way to get in front of it. It was hit too hard.
He didn't see it. He didn't have a chance. I'm crediting the base hit as it should be.
Oh, yeah.
As I know you are as well. I'm not saying you're not. With 2 outs and a runner aboard now, the second base hit for the day for the Tigers. That looks like a great sinker across the plate. It was, says our home plate umpire. It's nothing to 1.
Bad news for Lions fans.
Which Lions?
Detroit Lions.
What?
Calvin Johnson's on the cover of Madden.
0-1. What a miss. Good breaking pitch that time for Zonders. 0-2. With the runner aboard, 2 outs, top 3. 1-0. That's never good.
No.
At least the EA Sports NHL Series doesn't have that curse because, as you know, you can vote for your favorite player. Now teams are down to 2 apiece now. Wild pitch on the way makes it 1-2 with the runner Doherty headed to second. Young quick to the backstop to pick it up. It'll keep a 1-2 count with an RBI chance now for Tate, who grounded out to the pitcher back in the first for the inning's second out. I think Oshie and Backus might be the options for the Blues. Sadly, Mike Pagano retired, not an option for the Stars. Probably one of my favorite all-time American-born players. 1-2's coming, misses high. Counts even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Can't let it get away with 2 outs here in this top half of the inning. Only up 1-0 are the Rams, tying runs on second base. Oh, they'll check on said runner.
They checked on him. He was gawking out there enjoying the sunshine at second and had to dive feverishly back into second base.
He was watching that interstate traffic.
Not much heading north.
Nope. Not unless you want to look far. We wait the 2-2 to the batter Tate. Here it comes. Ground ball, third base side. It gets past Harrison as he has to dive. Beninsky will pick it up and fire home. A strike is on the way, but it's cut off as they're going to try to get the runner off of first base. They might have had a chance at home plate, but jumped up and got it. Erase that opportunity.
I wonder. That was a cut there that maybe gets there, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, it ends up into a run. Herrin with 1 run on 3 hits ties it up here in this top of the third, and we got a little back at you going on.
Tied at 1. Starkweather stands in. Was hit his last time up as a runner on first, 2 outs. Fisted foul. It's the top of the backstop net. Falls behind 0-1. Any updates on scores?
Haven't heard anything. Our main man down there tweeting both stuff on baseball quit, so there's no telling what's happened to him. Had a good talk with him.
0-1 coming. That's going to be inside. Swung and a miss. 0-2. Harrisburg leads Shawnee after 2.
22-0.
7-1. Okay. Give him a break. Come on, man.
Harrisburg is a different level.
Yeah, different class. Harrisburg and Shawnee. Here comes the 0-2, fouled off. 2 away here, of course.
Well, I've got an orange and black team winning here today.
That's where my money is. Vegas not paying out very high on that one. For all your insurance financial service needs, call Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The 0-2 pitch catches the outside corner, ring him up, set him down. However, the Rams allow the tying run here in the third through 2.5, 1-1. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks and will see patients starting in April. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Effingham, Terre Haute, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Well done, everybody. Back to the studio, straight up 5 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski here. Rams and Herrin Tigers are all tied at 1, and we head to the bottom half of the third inning with the top of the order ensuing. It'll be Zach Jones, Landon Thomas, and Zane Zonders. And should anybody get aboard, and of course, barring that double play, it'll be Grant Garrett here for the Rams. Aaron came back to tied on an RBI single by A.J. Tate with a runner on second base a half inning ago. Let's see what the Rams can come up with here. Jones will send that for a ride right back up the middle, and that'll be a single to get us started after striking out his previous at bat. Nice way to reverse that.
Good start to the inning. First pitch swinging, fastball. Pitcher Benjamin trying to get ahead, laid one down the middle that time, and sitting on a tee for Jones to line right back up the middle.
Of course, your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 1 on, nobody out now for Landon Thomas. He walked his last time up, was later stranded. He'll take a pitch out outside. Left-handers ahead in the count, 1-0. At least I hope that was a pitch out.
Yeah, it's close to it. I'll be a little offense today. Wind blowing out, warm day. Obviously, there's these two teams non-conference not throwing their aces today. Might be some offense. We're not saying we're seeing bad pitching, just saying the aces are on the shelf with it not being a conference game.
Right. There's, of course, 3-0 on the year. Would like some more offensive support to try to get that to 4-0. We're tied at 1. Bottom half of the third inning, Rams trying to get another base hit here. Coming into the inning, there's only 1 run on 1 hit. Now they get their second hit out of Zach Jones. Hoping for number 3 out of Landon Thomas. Has a 1-1 count out of the stretch, comes Mr. Benjamin. That's fouled off with the third base dugout. Thomas is 1-2. Try to get you some more scores throughout the day from random places. There is a lot of action going on. Did you get the calendars I sent you today? Yeah, how about that? Don't waste egg on my face. 1-2 gets away from the catcher high and outside.
How come that came today? What should I know about it?
No, that's been there the entire time on the old website.
Softball, Goreville 3.
How about that?
Benton 0.
I just got the presence of mind today. Hey, let's check that because I know they put that there, and there it was.
Well, I'm glad you gave it to me. I can finally catch up on things.
There you go.
Not that we haven't asked.
I hear you. Luckily, nobody knows what we're talking about. 2-2's the count with a runner on second, nobody out here in the home half of the third.
Not worried about it.
RBI chance. This could be a ground ball off of the umpire. Mr. Wilson able to get out of the way over to first in time for the throw.
Did you see that ball?
Yeah.
That ball got past me. It looked like it hit something, my hole or a little piece of grass.
I thought it hit Todd Wilson's foot.
Sprinkler head or something, but boy, it kicked funny to the right. Shortstop made a great play, Starkweather did.
He made a great play, and the umpire did a great job getting out of the way. So 1 out, advances the runner to third base, of course. Saunders with an RBI chance can help out his own cause with 1 out in the third. Benjamin's pitch is on the way. That's high and tight for ball 1.
Need to make contact. Put this ball in play. The infield's back. Make contact, get a run. Another thing that separates the good teams from the great teams in situations like this. 1-0 coming out of the windup with the runner on third, and that's going to miss. Miss being a ball. It's inside and miss being a ball. All right, yeah. Miss being a ball, strike 1. 1-1. 1 gone and a runner aboard third here for Saunders. 1-1 is your count. Out of the windup comes Benjamin again, this time in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1, we hope. We struggled. I get in the habit of calling balls and strikes from where my location is. Just trying to be rapid fire. That doesn't always work. 2-1's coming. That's going to be pushed foul. Right field side scoots towards the fence, and it'll get out of play. It'll be a long strike, 2-2. Not a bad non-catch for Herrin because he's not going to be able to throw the runner out third anyway.
Right.
So hits the ground harmlessly.
It's one of those I just chase to make sure it's definitely foul and think about where I am and what the scenario is. Unless I can get myself in a position to come up with a throw, but that wasn't going to be one of those positions.
No, not with him running full speed toward the corner.
2-2 is on its way out of the windup, and that's going to be off to the right. It'll be full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Saunders inadvertently grounded into a 6-4-3 double play his last time up to end the first inning. Now has an RBI chance with that runner on third and 1 out. Is he going to help his own cause? We'll find out here on the 3-2, and that'll be right through the left side of the infield. He will. It's an RBI single for Zane.
That's how you help him.
It's going to get away from the left fielder, kicked around out there in left. Saunders is going to be waved around from second to third. Here comes the relay from the shortstop, Starkweather, and then it'll get away from third baseman.
So we give him a single and an error, and we also credit the RBI.
Yes, sir. Now on third base is Zane Saunders. Good running there, and now we'll finally get the courtesy runner, Josh Gately, as Jones was brought home to score, and the Rams regain that 2-1 lead. I should say regain the lead 2-1 because they're not regaining a 2-1 lead. I'll argue semantics with myself all day long. How about that? Thanks, Mel. Rand Garrett has an RBI chance. Runner on third, just the lone out. Here comes. His first pitch is high, 1-0. Second Chance Auto also helps bring you Rams Athletics here on WMIX. They're your home for the largest selection of pre-owns priced at $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. High and tight fastball that time.
Bang.
Garrett gives it a go, fouls it back as you hear, 1-1. Hits the roof. Yep. That metal roof. You'll like where we're at in Highland. We're a long way from that yet.
Wow. Wasn't the response I thought.
1-1 coming. That's going to be pushed foul. First base side should be a problem for Doherty. He'll make the grab with 2 hands.
Yes, to your answer question a while ago.
What's that? Oh, really?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
It was originally at home.
Yeah, well, I may have known that. I did know that. I think about that. Runner on third, 2 outs now for Colin Young. Walked his last time up and gets a piece of it foul behind us, 0-1. All righty.
Almost hit the McClure mower back here.
Oh, man. 0-1 the count with 2 gone and a runner on third. Young will send that to third. A little bit of trouble there for the third baseman. He'll fire across in time. 5-3 will retire the side, but not before the Rams regain the lead. It's 2-1 through 3. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Brendan Klein Memorial Field. 2-1, Rams on top as we head to the top half of the fourth inning. It'll be Bouse, Benjamin, and Sollers here for the Tigers, who are keep wanting to call the Wildcats. You can do that. We'll see them tomorrow. Make sure I wore this shirt today and not tomorrow.
See with the orange on it?
Huh? Well, I don't want to wear navy. Going to the home of navy.
Doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't, but I'm precarious about those sorts of things. The first pitch of the inning, the Bouse is high. He struck out last time up.
I've been
Into the first
for things like that.
Not here.
Wear what you wear.
1-0 is coming. Ground ball, foul. Quickly. What? Really? That was a ball earlier?
1-1, baby.
All right.
We're going to talk to our main man after the game.
Hey.
I understand the umpiring skill he went to, though. Who knows?
Goes off speed that time. Swung and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So now the count, we would have had it right. 1-2. 2-1. The Rams are on top, however. Reciprocate that if we can. Here comes the next one. Thought about offering that. It lays off and just hit the dirt away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even count out a bit now.
It's picked up a little bit more. Blowing dead center now. Both flags out of center stiff like starch.
It has. The 2-2 is in route, high in sight. Full count.
I mean, it picked up a little bit. Things were ratcheting up in the updraft. Just stream above us.
Yep. Full count on its way with nobody out as Bouse will lead off the inning with a walk.
Score updates when you're ready.
Go ahead. I have something.
End of 3 baseball. Benton leads DeCoin 6-3. And in middle of 3, softball, Goreville leads Benton 4-0.
Also in high school softball, Centralia leads Carlisle 2-0 after 3. And Harrisburg baseball still leads Shawnee 7-1. Of course, that's not an update. Same score after 2.
Fast on Twitter.
That'll happen.
Yeah, especially somebody's here.
Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony online at TonyWilt.com or find him in his office, 42nd and South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon. They're going to throw behind the runner, who barely gets back, falls into his slide. As Benjamin had showed bunt, and then pulled back to take on the outside corner for 1-0. But either way, Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That too.
Yep.
I didn't know we had a sneeze button.
We have every touch button.
Sneeze and a cough button both. Well, that's neat.
Whatever gets rid of the volume. 1-0's coming. Swung on a miss. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big box there, man. All the
huge
buttons on there. Here the runner at first. Nobody out. Herrin seems to have a penchant. 2 out of 3 innings for getting the leadoff runner on.
See what happens on 1-1. Bunt shown, put towards the right side. It'll be thrown out to second. Oh, a chance of 2, but give credit to Zane Saunders, able to fire one to second base, the covering shortstop Jones to get the lead.
Got 1 out on the fielder's choice. That wind has picked up.
Yes, sir.
Blowing things away that shouldn't be blown away. Right. Soccer field's been found at the tray for Lady Rams.
There you
Soccer.
go.
I'm sure they had a 5 o'clock start. Weather may be dicey. There's some precip moving through the area tonight into tomorrow. Might be dicey next couple of days.
Could be.
Athletics.
Might be.
You went up in the jet stream here, dead bat or not, you're going to put it out and slash.
Yeah, he did. Showed bunt, pulled back, what was a swing, misses 0-1.
Surprised Herrin didn't move the runner that time at first, because usually when people try to slash, and that looks to me like what should have happened, is the runner first must have been a sign, because Keith Warren is not happy down that first base line right now. I am thinking, when you run the slash like that, when you're trying to draw infielders in and move infielders around, when you run that slash play, you usually want to send somebody from first base. The more the body gestures and looks are, I believe the runner at first missed that sign.
Yep. Nothing in one coming. That's going to be golfed out to center. Retreating is Landon Thomas. He won't have a chance. That'll burn. Coming around third is the tying run. Here comes Stephen Benjamin on second with an RBI double. That must have went underneath the fence.
That went through the fence. Double RBI. Tied at 2. As that ball's probably the old can of corn out there in center. The problem was, as we have mentioned, wind picking up in the last 10 or 15 minutes, blowing straight out to center field. And Thomas had no shot, especially Jones from shortstop. Thomas center. had no shot. One hopped the brick wall in center, so he got. And once you see that number on the back of the jersey show up, you know it's going to be running.
As we will have a courtesy runner in. Roster, please.
Yeah, that helps.
There we go.
Roster. There's roster. I'll let you handle it because I did hold it for you by mistake.
As that is Austin Martin. As we, I must have all messed up already.
They say pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Number
because
10.
it was a ground rule double and the runner was still on first, it's still tied at 1.
Oh, yeah.
Fix that. There is that.
There we go.
1-0 is the count here on the batter. Swung and fouled off first base side, rattled a little bit. We'll catch our composure here in a moment. The count is 1-1 to Riker.
Well, a lot of things happening. That wind is keeping us, making us do some extra things, holding equipment and papers down. But with the ground rule double that went through the fence, that runner has to stay at third. He gets 2 bases. He was on first, so it's second and third and 1 out now.
Did he go to second? No, he didn't because he stayed at first because he should have gone. Coach was upset. That's right. 1-1's the count. 1 gone. Here comes second and third of your runners. Curveball that misses outside apparently. 2-1. Good go.
They got bad. I like the strikeout here. Infield in at all positions.
Especially when you get that huge break off the ground rule double.
Yep.
2-1's coming. That is going to be sent foul. Oh, well past the first base.
Well,
out towards the concession shack.
Pop-ups down the first base line today. First baseman and right fielder need to run over and make sure they get out of play along with their second baseman because the wind blowing hard enough, some ball may come back in.
No doubt about that. 2-2 the count with 1 gone. We're here in the 4th. Rams hanging on to a 2-0 lead. Here comes the 2-2. Ground ball softly hit third base side. Nice dive by Harrison. Only plays to first. And able to get the grab. They'll throw across the diamond. The runner was going to third. It'll get away. Probably an ill-advised and rushed throw will allow Herrin to take a 3-run lead.
So it goes 5-3 RBI on the ground out. And then you throw in the fact of the E3. Game is now in Herrin's favor 3-2. And the errors are even at 1 apiece for both teams on my count.
Absolutely. First pitch to the top of the order, Cody Crosley, my apologies. Catches the outside corner. It's going to be 0-1. Have people dying to know, we'll tell you here in just a moment after the 0-1 pitch for 2 John, runner on first, and that one's going to be whacked towards left. Retreating is Hayden Paninsky, and that will hop over the fence for a ground rule double.
Yowzers.
So it'll be second and third.
Herrin has found their stroke here in this inning, bouncing baseballs over the fence. That's their 5th hit of the game. 3-2.
Umpires are dressed in navy today. Got text asking. Umpires are in navy blue. Todd Wilson and behind the plate, of course, Justin Wyant. 2 gone, 2 aboard here. 1 aboard. That's right, the runner was retired on first more. Wrote everything down in the same box there and got myself off, and that's going to be fouled over the first base dugout, and that is Toby Coffey. Has a 0-1 count. Yeah, I write myself these little notes in my book, so in case I need to go look at it like way on down the line, like 5 years from now, I'll know exactly what happened. They check on the runner a second, he gets back with a head-first dive. And I forgot to write my little notation there, which messed up the rest of my book. Quite all right. That'll happen. That can't happen, though. Toby Coffey, down in the count, 0-1, has a runner on second base and 2 outs. 3-2 Herrin on top here in the top half of the 4th inning as Zonders looks back at the runner on second. Can't let him get too much into your head. 0-1's coming. Tried to go high, check swing. Looked like he might have gone around or might have caught the inside corner. It's 0-2.
Feisty, scrappy Tigers team. You know it's going to be that way because solid, consistent program over the years.
They're going to go ahead and check on the runner at second, covering with Matthew Williams. Count is 0-2 to your batter, Toby Coffey. It's 3-2 Herrin lead as they played at 2 here in the top of the 4th. A couple of ground rule doubles. As Herrin has really found the offense here in the 4th inning. 0-2. Zonders trying to get out of the inning here on the batter. Coffee goes high that time. It's fouled back. Count stays the same. Expecting, of course, possible storms rolling through the region a little bit later tonight, maybe. A 50% chance. 0-2 coming. Curveball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Coffee. As the wind will continue to gust. When we start the game, it's about 13 miles per hour. Of course, out here, you can usually add another 5 to 10.
There's a lot of interstate traffic for that.
Yeah. 1-2's coming, so it's got to go somewhere. Swung and a miss. Goes low that time. Able to get the batter, and we are through 3.5. Herrin takes a 3-2 lead. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Hello. Okay, people. Here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address. Oh. Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back to Brennan Klein Memorial Field, Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and online at MyWithersRadio.com. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Floto, Williams, and Holt due up for the Rams, barring any change-up to changes. Change up even, heck. Tim Holloway's lineup. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 getting us started. Rams trail Herrin 3-2 as we head to this bottom half of the fourth inning, hoping it'll be a little bit kinder to the Ram offense. We do have an update. Harrisburg Baseball leads Shawnee. Oh, darn it. 7-1 through 4. First pitch of the inning to Flota is coming, and that's low and away. It's 1-0. Darn. Been a wrong update to somebody. It'll be all right. Corrected it quickly. Here comes the 1-0 on the way. Swung and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Steve Lowe.
It is blowing hard. Now, I'll tell you what, it'd be hard for high school kids to stand up there and they see those flags and they feel that wind. Not to stand up there and want to swing from their heels and try to see if they can get one out of here today. Ballpark not known to give up a lot of home runs, but today could be. Next one's on the way to Flota. Looked like it might have caught inside or might have just missed. 2-1. Went to the so-called abyss, as I call it, as I could not see it. Or the umpire, I suppose. So we wait the 2-1 to Flota to get us started. Right back up the middle for a leadoff base hit. So the tying run aboard for the Rams as they trail 3-2. Good hit from Mount Vernon. That's the 4th hit for the Rams. Hear that wind through the microphone, you think, is it really blowing that hard? Yeah, it is. That means it's about 20-25 gusts. Typically, I think we went up 10 mile an hour since we got here. Yeah, it was explained to me one time, scientifically, propagandally, something like that. As Williams will stand in with the runner on first, shows bunt, pulls back, dips low and away in the dirt. Should be 1-0 here to Matthew Williams. Don't get caught looking in an embarrassing situation. Make sure you've opted in your debit card for overdraft protection. Banter Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. I know how I knew that there was that today on the question I asked. Somebody told me there was. 1-0's coming. Because they were fouled off on the bunt. No, because that meant that they left early. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matthew Williams. He was plunked his last time in the second, advanced to third on a wild pitch. Shock value probably as well. It's Administrative Professional Day, or was, or yes, it is. Will be. We announced that today at school. Did not realize that. 1-1 coming. I did. But that's going to be bunt, hit, stayed on the chalk first base side, and eventually scoots foul. How many times I wonder today how many times the song 9 to 5 was played around the world today. It's been perfect for Way Back Wednesday. Don't know if anybody requested that or not, as it is a Way Back Wednesday. We had a Brock Lesnar kind of morning in ours.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Kitties were fired up. Hearing for some.
We await the 1-2. Here it comes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Williams. He'll take it high.
Motion. Might be put somebody in motion here with 2-2 count. The guy can handle the stick a little bit. Hold to start early from first. We'll see what Coach Holloway decides to do.
We wait the 2-2 for the pitcher, Benjamin. Runner will stay put. That's going to be inside to Williams low. Looks like the wind got a piece of that. Full count. Wind is starting to subside a little bit, but it's just going to pick back up here in a matter of moments. Full count, Matthew Williams. Nobody out and a runner on first base here in the bottom half of the 4th inning with the Rams trailing 3-2. Next one comes. He'll lay off. That'll put 2 aboard. A couple of walks to start off the inning. Now Nathan Holt stands in. RBI single to his credit.
Well, Matthew's seen a few high and tight to himself today.
Yes.
He's been right in the middle of it.
That's amazing. I need to go back and look at Matthew's on-base percentage. Sure, it's up there.
It's as high as his fielding percentage.
More than likely. Holt will stand in, drops down a bunt first base side. Both runners will advance. The choice is to first. That'll be E4, allowing the tying run to score. E3, rather. So second and third will be your runners.
There goes a sacrifice and an E3 of that ball. First baseman came up, made the play. Was it E3? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, first baseman.
He came up and he had a palm ball grip on it. You could see the ball back in his hand. And he threw it and went, about 20 feet for it dive bombed into the ground, left the divot, took off down the right field line, so the Rams get a run to tie it up.
He had every single one of his fingers wrapped around it and then had a bad release point on top of it all. That's never going to bode well. So Gately will courtesy run. Pinch run for Nathan Holt, rather. Williams on third, Gately on second base here for the Rams, and Hayden Beninsky will step in. Tied at 3. Rams able to get that even run across the plate here in the bottom half of the 4th. Still nobody out with 2 aboard. Major RBI chance for Hayden.
Oh, it's funny.
What?
Oh, on the Twitterverse it says who to follow, and the guy that just bunted and ran down to second is the one we should follow, it says.
I got you. Good stuff. Tied to Beninsky. He showed bunt. He'll lay back. 1 ball, no strikes.
I just thought it was funny. It's a big inning. I like to see Mount Vernon get a cricket number here with everything that's going on.
They need to do something. Tied at 3, bottom of the 4th, 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the order here for Hayden Beninsky. He will lift that one foul behind us. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh. All right? Yeah, I'm now. Right in, landed down. Danger, real right. Got another one.
Well, Robert's got people that can help you with that.
Only happens during baseball. And basketball and football and volleyball and softball. 1-1 becomes 1-2. Swung at the high changeup. Will Robinson. Danger. That's because there's an R on the end of it. Danger, Will Robinson. Ron Reed on the right wing. Back again. Ron Whitemiller alongside. 1-2 is the count. 2 gone. 2 on, 2. Nobody gone. See now, I'm distracting myself. Foul tip into the middle of the catcher on 1-2.
That's a tough strikeout. No situation, you got to put the bat on the ball. Tough play there, but now top of the order up. We'll see if top can do some damage here.
We're going to have to. Jones, of course, sent a line drive back up the middle of the 3rd. Later came around to score. Hold on to your pencil there, partner.
I can't believe the pencil picked up wins.
No problems with P's, my friend. 1 gone, 2 aboard here for the Rams. Tied at 3 in the 4th. That's going to be Tomahawk to second. Could take a bad hop, but most importantly, it'll score a run on 4-3.
RBI ground out, 4-3. Zach Jones, productive day, run scored, RBI and a single.
Brings up Landon Thomas. Has a runner on 3rd. 2 outs. He's walked and grounded out today. Grounded out 6-3 back in the 3rd. Now comes up in the 4th with an RBI chance. Chance to add a cushion. 4-3 your scores. The Rams have played at 2 here in the 4th. Next one's on the way. Thomas will hit that one a country mile into the air. It goes to the center, and that'll fall. I don't think any gloves get on top. It could be a double for Landon Thomas. I didn't see if he stopped around first base.
Let's see what happened. He went to second, double RBI. How about that? Ball went out there, high sky, 5-3. Shoddy fielding now by Herrin. Cost him a running all this mess. That's the second hit for Mount Vernon in the inning. They're up to 5 now. 5 runs on 5 hits.
The Rams have scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. The lead is 5-3. Still an RBI chance here for Zane Zonders. He got that RBI and inning to go to help out his own cause. He'll take a first pitch strike on the outside corner. 0-1 is your count. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your counts online right from the bleachers. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Another one. Looked good from the pitcher, but just misses low, and it's a 1-1 count here for Zane. RBI single his last time up. What's a third on it? E7. As it was booted around and left. Here comes Zonders. Thought about chasing the inside fastball. Lays off 2-1. Good eye there by Zane. Good hand-eye coordination, too. As well, and also, it's hard to start and stop that quickly. Yes, it is. 2-1 count, 2 gone. A runner on second base here in the 4th. Rams took a 5-3 lead a moment ago. The Zonders will chase after the high fastball that time and fouls back. It's count even count 2-2.
Zane had one up in his eyeball. He was going to hit it a country mile. It looked like
country mile. Yeah. Country mile. 5,280 feet. What was that? 1760 in yards.
Yeah.
Somewhere along those lines. Inside that time, might have got the front of his helmet. Yeah. So plucked by a pitch is Zonders. He'll take his place aboard first base.
Rams had a couple of kids get hit today up high and tight. Luckily, nobody's been seriously injured.
Thank good raises. Clayton Reeves on the courtesy run.
I tell you what. Yep. You just know he's out there and something's going to happen.
Right.
Something good. It's just.
Same for Garrett. You know, you feel like he's due this time. Got a couple of
G-squareds ready. We got to have a hit here.
He's going to lay off the inside fastball this time, I think. Popped out fouls 2 times up. This one gets one really fat across the plate, but might have been a little low for his liking. Still good enough for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Another update. Jacksonville and Rochester scored through 3 innings of baseball.
Really, as a CSX?
CSX.
Really, the Central State 8 still by nomenclature. 0-1 count here on Garrett with 2 aboard and 2 out in the 4th. That'll be low and inside, low enough to get dirty, 1-1. It was 1-1 the last 2 times he was up, and he fouled off an inside fastball that ended up being an out. Once to the left side, once to the right. It would happen here on the 1-1. 2 outs, 2 aboard here. Rams have scored 3 in the 4th to take a 5-3 lead over the Herrin Tigers. Glad to have you with us here on WMIX. Here comes. Inside that time. This time it's a foul ball.
Just pulled it. It was just foul. Grass flew up, not the chalk.
Perfect. It was blind past the third baseman and hits the paint.
Smoked. Coach Holloway down there at third was selling it as a fair ball, but to no avail.
Just
home plate umpire's right on top of it.
Exactly. Knows he was. No argument. 1-2 the count. We'll see what happens this time with Garrett. He's ready. Here it comes. That's going to be lined right back up the middle for a base hit. That'll score the lead run. Reeves will head towards third. And that'll be an RBI single for Grant Garrett. There you go. Got past the 1-1 count. Was able to find one to his liking right in his wheelhouse. Just sent it right back to the middle for a ride, and it scores another.
6 runs on 6 hits for Mount Vernon. Big inning for the Rams. They've plated 4 in this inning, 3 of the earned variety.
This will bring up Colin Young. Young, of course, walked and was out via fielder's choice his last time up. Didn't quite get to second base. Now it's an RBI chance with runners at the corners. It'd be a great sign to send another one back up the middle. We'll park one in the gap. 2 gone. Runners at the corner. 6-3 is your Ram lead. First pitch will catch low and away. It's 0-1. There you go.
Add it around.
9 up, baby.
What we said, Mount Vernon need to put together a cricket number, a big inning. They have 4 so far. Scored in the last 3 innings.
0-1 the count, and Young will put that one towards right center field. On the run is Coffey, who will make the grab. And that'll do us through 4, but the damage done. Rams score quite a few. 6-3. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Carbondale, Cape Girardeau, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And to the top of the fifth we go. Rams on top of the Herrin Tigers at home, 6-3. It's Doherty, Tate, Starkweather due up for the Herrin, 2, 3, and 4, barring any changes to Keith Warren's lineup. Tigers came into today's action with a record of 9-13. Rams, meanwhile, 18-5. They have notions of win number 19, don't they? That's Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. Cool cat named Avery Barton is back in the studio. I know nobody technically says cool cat anymore, but I'm going to. At least because they call it a free country, something along those lines.
Into 5. Baseball, Benton 8, DuQuoin 4.
That is a regional preview game. It's the first pitch of this inning. Looks like it just caught low. It's 0-1 to Jared Doherty.
Well, that regional there has got to hope that things work out where I can visit.
You don't have to worry about weather.
No, that's what I told someone today, a coworker. Said, planning around things. Obviously, May is the end of school. There's a lot of busy times, a lot of events. And I said, you don't have to worry about weather unless it's raining right then and there.
Of course, the 0-1 transitively begets 1-1 as a miss below. This time it's going to be outside. 2-1 count here to Doherty, who gets to start into the fifth. Somebody got transitive there. Good times, eh?
A little low. 3-1. 3-1. 3-4-5. That'd be a big inning for Saunders. He can get in and get out quick inning, get a 1-2-3 inning, get the pass back to the plate that have scored runs in 3 of the last 4 innings of this game.
3-1's on its way. Looked like it caught. It did. It'll be the obligatory full count. Now, big pitch. I sent Mr. Drake the same text 3 times. Whoops. Here he comes inside, and Harrison tries to give a swipe at it. Can't come up with a good stop by Jones.
That'll be a hit. That was one of those tried to come up. And I'll tell you what, it hadn't rained in a while, obviously this spring. No games missed, 6-2 of the day, but it hadn't rained in a while. And they seem to feel grass is getting a little bit frickified, as they say. Baltimore chops, hops everywhere going on.
Oh, man. I like rhymes, things of that nature. A.J. Tate will stand in, runner on first, and nobody out. And he'll take a first pitch ball low. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes here to take. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Wow, that was a strike early. 0-1 is going to be muscled towards left center. Shouldn't be a problem for Landon Thomas.
Now,
no more automatic words and English
he's
language.
out there catching everything, and then that ball wasn't hit very hard, but this tells you how big the wind is blowing out that way, about 20 mile an hour, 25.
Landon Thomas and automatic are about a foregone conclusion as Jared Anthony's picking up a win and getting it done in about an hour and a half.
Big A pitching tomorrow, or who? What do you think?
I don't know.
What's our guess?
Has he had enough rest is the question. Is it's 1-0?
He had a pretty big, strenuous game Monday night.
Yes, he did. Got a big win for the Rams.
That'll be tough because Americans played a lot better baseball here lately.
Yes, they have. Starkweather, who has 1-0, will take outside across the corner, 1-1. Is Fulkerson ready? I mean, there's all kinds of questions to be answered in Coach Holloway's pitching rotation. Big game tomorrow against the Marion Wildcats on the road. Hope you'll tune in on WMIX. As we'll check on the runner on first. Nothing going. Kansas went to 7-0 on Monday night. Can't fathom that's enough time. Tyler Ellis, maybe. 1-1's coming. Swung and a miss. 1-2. You will have to stay tuned for the Central Christian Church batting orders and starting lineups tomorrow to find out. Or Twitter at 94 Sports. We stick them there, too. 1-2 the count on the batter Starkweather. Runner on first, one gone. Nice curveball that time. Won't get called. 2-2.
It was a nice curveball, however.
That was. Michael Chuck came in a little low, a little quickly. The velocity of that curveball. 2-2 this time will be popped up. Right side might hit the outfield grass. And coming upon it. Nice backup job there by Gately coming upon Matthew Williams, who made the grab.
You got to run in. You're an outfielder today. That ball is blowing straight out to all positions. You got to come up and help your infielder out. He may lose it. He may fall down. Wind may blow behind him a little bit more than he's expecting it. Got to back up. On every play in baseball, just about almost every position has a place to be.
As Zonders will fire the first pitch outside, a little low to Ben Bouse. He struck out and walked today. Kind of opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah.
1-0 is his count now. The runner on first, 2 outs, top 5, still 6-3 Rams on top. This one will be lined to left field. That might take a wild hop. Great job there to cut it off, and that'll keep it a single, 2 on, 2 out.
And that was one of those fastballs up in the zone, and Bouse put a little rouse on it. Got the 7th hit for Herrin and smoked that one. Pulled it. Looked like it was sitting on a tee. That fastball high in the zone. Smoked that single to left. First and second, 2 outs for the Tigers.
That he did. Quick scoreboard update. Annie's of Centralia leads Carlisle in softball 3-0 in the top of the 5th. Harrisburg leads Shawnee in baseball 7-1 at the end of 4th. The first pitch to the pitcher Stephen Benjamin.
Into 5 at DuQuoin. Benton leads the Indians 8-4.
So 8-4. Benton leads DuQuoin. Call that a scoreboard update for now. Presented by Tony Will. 0-1's coming. That is going to be sent right field side. Scoots out of fair territory and into foul to be at 0-2. How about Tony Will? He's on the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. You can also find him online at TonyWill.com. If you see that red Jeep in the parking lot, I assume that means any parking lot. Just stop in wherever he is. He'd love to meet with you. I have a feeling it doesn't, however, or it might. Tony's a good guy. Like good neighbors, State Farm is there. 2 on, 2 out, 6-3 ball game. Rams on top. This is the tying run. The pitcher at the plate. He'll take the next pitch high. Good waste opportunity there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, now you can go after it. Give him something to look at. Now go after it here.
He represents the tying run in a 6-3 affair. Saunders trying to get out of it. Stretch pitch coming. Good curveball that time, right to the second baseman. Williams somehow came up with it. And speaking of automatic, he fires over to first to retire the side. The Tigers strand a couple. We are through 4.5. Still 6-3 Mount Vernon. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back, Brennan Klein Memorial Field here in the beautiful city of Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. The Rams on top of the Herrin Tigers by a score of 6-3. As we head to the home half of the 5th inning, I feel like I've said this before. Trevor Flota, Matthew Williams, Nathan Holt will get us started. And by Nathan Holt, I mean Josh Gately. Got to make that notation in my book. So many things you have to write down in this Bob Carpenter book, DC. Yeah, keeps you occupied. Yeah. Speaking of Bobby Carpenter, do we go Bob Carpenter factoid today, or do we save that? Save it. Up to you. We're rolling today. 6-3 your score here. We need to tell you about Community First Bank of the Heartland, bringing you the Player of the Game Award in the postgame show. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location here in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. The first pitch by Flota popped up left side of the infield. We'll scoot to the grass. Coming up and making the grab barely is Bouse. Had a little bit of trouble with it. 1 away.
Yeah, I got to use 2 hands today for the amateurs out here on the high school field. could blow away from somebody. And if you're a base runner, you got to hustle out.
Brings up Matthew Williams. Had a great play to end the threat there in the fifth. Had it coming right at him. Looked like it was going to take a hop off the heel of his glove and bounce past him, but somehow got that glove back up. Was able to make the play. Or bad hop. I don't even know how to describe it. It was so
Just
good.
a bad hop happened fast, and most players at this level would have got by him. Into the outfield, he did a great job of gloving it, turning it in. Now he takes one inside again. Close shaved again.
Or else it gets the hose again. And that's going to be 1-0 now to Matt Williams. Still trying to figure out a system for riding balls and strikes here in the book because we don't have the call for that. Working on a new one. 1-0's coming. Inside again. That one might have got him.
That hit him on the hand.
Good Lord.
Hand's part of the bat, but they're going to say that he goes to first.
Remember I was telling you about that on-base percentage? It plunked twice, walked once. Scored when it was walked, however, via the base on balls.
Said topic off air a while ago. National follower, putting the picture of said player from the area.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Greg said he's about to get famous.
Yeah.
He's no Mamadou Sek in the name department, though. Here comes the first pitch to Gately. He'll take it high on a fastball, 1-0. One on and one out.
He's trending right now, though.
He is. You can help us trend. Follow us at 94 Sports on Twitter, or if you have Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. The 1-0 to Gately. Got away inside. Just misses him. Well out of the strike zone, however. It's 2-0. So we will have a communication here at the bump. And it is driven by Ford Square. There's nothing more attractive than confidence, and yours will be at an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan only from Ford Square. We're the best ever rest. We'll be at Ford Square here in a few weeks for the Saturday Sports Show on May the 12th. Of course, we'll also be back that night in action at Rentwood Park.
Now the second of the Frontier League Park travails.
We have the Marshall County Marshals. Yeah. Do the math on that.
Well, there's no math to do. It's just a baseball game.
2-0 is the count on Gately. Runner on first base, one out here in the home half of inning number 5. Rams hoping to have a little bit more success here as they have one run in the third, one in the second, 4 in the fourth, as I tell you that out of order. That'll scoot out a play on the foul ball, first base side, past the dugout over the fence.
It's been a little bit of help from Mount Vernon all the way up and down the order. You can see different people getting involved, and now you can see that spots of the order getting involved top to bottom. That's good to see. Balance.
Checking on the runner, Williams at first base. Throw got away, but stopped by Williams. Put the opposition a favor there. 2 balls and a strike to Gately. Peninsky make that pass. The bat is on deck. Help by look at the on-deck circle first. Here comes the 2-1 in the dirt. Great stop by the catcher. 3 balls and a strike now to Gately.
And you can see Herrin pitcher getting a little gassed here, maybe in this middle part of the game.
A little tired.
No action in the Herrin bullpen right now.
Also, no word from Murfreesboro, where the Lady Rams, their softball team, is in action today. 3-1 the count here on Gately, and he will push that one foul. Full count. So a little dribbler down the third base side, so actually pulled it foul. Holloway came up with it without a problem. Doesn't have to worry about those golf hands.
No.
Just the rake hands. And the soft toss hands. Full count offering this time. Great defensive swing there by Gately to keep the count alive. Fouls it back behind us. It'll keep the runner on first base with one out here at the bottom of the fifth. Rams are hanging on to a 6-3 lead, looking for win number 19.
Movement here, possibly.
Yep.
I would say just part of the order. Bat handlers at speed.
Either Martin is catching Ritter or Ritter is catching Martin into the Herrin bullpen. Full count coming. That one's going to be lined right back to the second baseman. Has to hurry back to first. And Williams will be doubled off. That'll do us through 5 after the double play. Still 6-3 Mount Vernon. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome you back, Rams Baseball. We head at the top of the sixth at Vernon Klein Memorial Field. For the Herrin Tigers, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 spots coming up as they trail 6-3. Should be Solers, the catcher, Riker, the right fielder, and Crosley, the third baseman, barring any changes, of course, to Keith Warren's lineup.
Be nice to get out of this inning without any damage, get back to the dugout with the top of the order rolling through here for a final time.
How's that tea?
Very tasty.
Looks good.
I'm on a second one today.
I've been on the peach sparkling apple water kick.
Water? I drank my plain water today, also too, as well.
I got you. Here comes the first pitch of the inning. Looks like it caught the outside corner. 2 Solers, who leads us off, had an RBI. Did he?
I'm a big water guy.
Ground rule doubles last time up. Actually did not bring in the run. Have to erase that out of my book. 0-1 coming. Curveball that time. It's going to be fouled over the first base dugout quickly.
I think our friend went and got that foul ball, looks like. I see him out hustling around. I made it up completely.
Oh, I got you.
You didn't follow me.
Oh, really? Our friend?
Yeah. Guy, you blew that up.
I did. 1-2. We do that to each other occasionally.
Can't say that anymore. KCSA practice going on across the way. All the fields being used.
I didn't realize which friend you were talking about, though. The 1-2 chases after is in the dirt and retired on strikes of Solers. That'll be one away here at the top of the 6th. So 6-3 ball game. Rams on top. I didn't realize which friend you meant.
Yeah.
My other friend's all right.
Yeah. Seems to be a safe spot. Mine is, too. My other friend is way down the acreage.
Quickly 0-1 to Riker. Takes a strike on the outside corner. I was looking towards the parking lot for all of our friends. 0-1's coming. In the dirt that time. Low and away. 1-1's quickly your count. See how many times I say quickly here in the half inning.
Said it quickly there.
I did. Say it quickly, say quickly. There you go. Say you, say me. 1-1's coming. Lionel Richie. It's going to be into right field. Stays in fair territory for now. That is a fair ball. Around first, headed for second is the catcher Solers, and that's where he will stay with a one-out double.
A little poke the other way on an outside fastball. 8th hit of the day for the Tigers. Outside fastball down the right field line. There was nothing Hope could do but to chase it down and hold him to a double.
Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account to fit your lifestyle perfectly at Banterra Bank. Banking with local style, member FDIC. Official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams here on WMIX. 1 out, runner on second base means an RBI chance for Cody Crosley here. In the top half of inning number 6. First pitch is on the way. Looks like it's forced up in there. Misses high to Crosley, 1-0.
Kidding me.
Oh, no.
The wind is irritating.
Yes, it is. 1-0 the count, runner on second base. Zonders looks back, ready to fire out of the stretch any time now. Here comes. Low, 2-0.
Got to watch Zonders carefully here, Chris. Going into uncharted territory this late in the game. Still don't see any action down the Rams bullpen.
See, we get on the 2-0. Here it comes, and that's going to be sent towards third. Picked up by Harrison. Looks the runner back to second, or does he? Floater wisely holds on to the baseball this time at first base. 5-3 will be your second out. Advances to third base is Riker for Toby Coffey.
Riker was in no-man land, and Harrison gave him the token look, and because of that, Riker took off. He was over halfway down that line, and Harrison went ahead and got the out at first base.
2 away now, top of the 6th. 6-3 is your score. Rams on top. Here comes the first pitch for the right-handed Coffee, who's 0 for 2. It'll miss outside, 1-0. Coffee sacrificed back in the first and flew out to center in the third, struck out in the fourth. Here in the 6th, he has a 1-0 count. Now he's going to poke one towards right field. Gately will let it drop, and it'll be an RBI single for Toby Coffee.
Another pitch on the corner, driven out to right field. Tigers showing their hitting prowess. 6-4 now. 9th hit on 4 runs for the Tigers. Solid baseball going on here for 2 pretty good teams.
In steps Jared Doherty, scores 6-4 now after that RBI single by Coffee. And the first pitch of Doherty is high. It's 1-0.
That's 2-out hit. No, can't be 2-out. Got 2-out hit. There you go. Herrin looks a lot better than a 9-13 team, I can tell you today.
Amen.
And movement from the Mount Vernon dugout.
As Tim Holloway will visit the Hill, it'll be presented by and driven by Ford Square King City Chrysler Center.
See what they do is Anders.
We'll find out.
Oh, we got movement.
Might import somebody from the bullpen. Imported from Detroit to Mount Vernon, the Chrysler 200 extends well beyond its mid-size shadow with character, comfort, and fuel efficiency. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new remaining 200s at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. I'd have to guess that Flota's going to be your pitcher.
Anthus will go in the first.
And Zonders will take over a third with Harrison coming in. Well,
I bet Harrison stays out there.
I have to. It's easier.
Anthus will play. Everybody else is in. Stays the same, wouldn't they not? Out, Harrison's out. Zonder goes.
Okay, so
Zonder two go to third. Flota pitches, goes from first. Anthus comes in. So let's see here. DH is off. Of course, all. No, Anthus is in, and Garrett's DHing for him. That's what that is.
Okay.
Yep.
That was what my concern was.
There you go.
5 2/3 for Zane Zonders. Looks not completely closed on him yet with the runner aboard.
All but 2 categories will be filled. No way.
What?
Nope. Wasn't what I thought it was. I thought somebody was coming. It's like, hi.
I got you.
He had 2 walks, being Saunders. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts.
I have him for 4 strikeouts.
Okay, I hadn't gotten there yet because we have to move things around, but I appreciate you taking care of that. It might be.
What?
It could be. Nope, wasn't him.
Okay.
I was thinking of our umpiring school clinic friend was coming in.
Oh, heck heavens, no.
No.
He's nowhere to be found this time of day. 1-0 is your... Wait. Just not used to changing pitchers mid-count. So 1-0 is your count to Doherty.
Yep, he'll take over.
With Flota taking over. Of course, Jared Anthus, in case you're just joining us now at first base. Zonders moves over to third base with Sawyer Harrison taking the seat. First pitch from Flota. Looks like he catches the outside corner. Quickly he comes in and evens that count at 1 with a runner on first. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. The Rams are hanging on to a 6-4 lead.
Flota was warming up in between innings while the Rams were hitting.
That he was.
And that was good. 2-1 count, looking ahead. Good coaches will do that, knowing the situation, what's coming up. Flota's here to end this at 1 run and get out of the inning.
2-1 quickly becomes 3-1 as that's in the dirt outside to Doherty. He is 2 for 2 today, a couple of singles and a run scored. He's also walked back in the first. 6-4 is your score currently. Next one's on the way. Swung a miss. Full count.
Full vote. Will the runner at first be going? Looking at the coach.
Is the question.
Something may be up. I don't know what was.
Might as well with 2 outs. Full count. Here it comes Doherty. And that is going to be sent foul behind him. That's fine.
Yeah, there's other vehicles that I'm checking on.
I got you. here at the top of the 6 o'clock hour. Glad to have you with us, of course. And they will check on the runner at first base and back safely with a head-first dive. It's Toby Coffey.
It's one of those, he's already went before and used some energy run down the line. Let's make him dive back in again and check it out.
And the full count pitch popped up left side. Saunders is going to give chase. Keeps an eye on it, makes the grab, and the threat is over. The Rams still on top, 6-4 after Herrin plates a run here at the top of the 6th. So through 5.5, 6-4 Mount Vernon. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. You have something big to pick up, so you need a pickup, right? One that's tough and reliable. For 36 straight years, our F-Series has been the best-selling truck in the United States. The 2012 Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class trailer towing capability. So whether you have a bass boat to pull or a load of bricks to haul, you can be confident the F-150 will deliver. If you don't have full-size loads, why buy a full-size truck? Our 2011 Ford Ranger offers best fuel economy in its class while still delivering plenty of power to bring that load of plywood home from the hardware store or pull a dirt bike trailer. Come to Ford Square, Mount Vernon today and check out our great selection of the F-150 and Ford Ranger. We have great incentives on both trucks to fit your budget. At 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, St. Louis, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning, 9-1-2 coming at you for the Mount Vernon Rams. It'll be Pat Bradford, Zach Jones, and Landon Thomas here to get us started. Rams on top 6-4, allowing a run to the Tigers in their half of the 6th. Rams Baseball, of course, is presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. At the bat, gets the Rams started here in this inning. Back out for another inning of work is Stephen Benjamin. Surprises me somewhat. Bradford is ready to go. Here comes the first pitch on the windup from Benjamin. It's going to be high and tight, 1-0.
Yeah, a couple more makes you feel a little bit better. Don't like to go in the 7th with just 2-run lead against this post Herrin team. Better than 9-13, I think.
Yeah. No kidding. It's Bradford gets a piece of this, sends this deep towards right center field, and that'll get to the wall. Wick got a piece of that, kept it in. As Bradford's going to run through second base bag. He'll be held up at third with a triple.
How about
boom?
that?
That's the bat, baby.
He was obviously going to get 2, but did not go into the slowdown around second. He saw what was going on out there in deep right field, 5 feet away, and he took a chance and ran on some arms out there and has a leadoff triple. Got to score that run.
Not unconvinced. A little gust from the gods there didn't hurt him a little bit.
Well, they were thrown back into the wind as well.
Because I, like you, thought that one may have had a chance.
That's gone last year.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, without question.
Soccer field.
Jones will send one to second. Bradford will have to wait up at third base. 4-3 will be your first out of the inning here in the 6th.
Infield playing in. That was a sneaker 3 hopper to the second baseman. 1 out now. Last year, that ball probably hit that goal out there.
Might still be going if this is last year.
Now, 1 home run at Benton is still going.
Put in the orbit with Doc Brown's flying DeLorean.
Kaminsky's going to re-enter for Bradford, so that will mean Kaminsky cannot be subbed for the rest of the day, if that gets to that point.
I love that re-entry. Matt the Bat did his job.
Bradford will be done. JV game must be over.
All a day's work.
The school bus heading this way.
Chief. LT steps in, that runner on third, takes it low and inside. 1-0 now to Thomas.
Infield still in, too, on this with 1 out.
Yes, they are. Love to see him burn them right up the middle.
Put one in the grass somewhere in the outfield, basically.
There you go.
Score Kaminsky at his speed.
Right. As that will go into right. Giving chase will be Riker. He'll make the grab. Tagging is Paninsky. This throw is going to sail high. Paninsky is out of the plate. That's a great grab by Sullers, the catcher. And that will go down as F9, 9-2 to end the inning. We are through 6. It's 6-4 Rams. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Let's go back to the field, powered by Banterra Bank.
Welcome back to Rams Baseball, top of the 7th. Last chance for the Tigers here. Of course, Banterra Bank reminds you that their online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, it's safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. It'll be Tate Starkweather and Bows to get started as Tate gets a hold of one deep to left field and gone. One pitch and a run on a solo shot by A.J. Tate to get us started.
Dead bat or not, 2012 new bat, that ball was toast. That ball came close to hitting a walking track out behind left field.
That it did.
6-5. That's why I said we needed that run. You know, remember I said about getting that run in?
Yeah.
Lead off triple and you don't. Things like that happen, and then there you go.
So one pitch, and within one run are the Herrin Tigers, 6-5.
Between them and Althoff, they're a pretty impressive team for a 500 or less.
Yes, they are. It's quickly fouled back by Starkweather. 0-1.
Well, I'll just look that up real quick.
Look what up.
I'll see what Herrin's got for the postseason.
I got you. Here. 0-1, a curveball that misses outside. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. We're even now. Top of the 7th, 6-5 ball game. First pitch of the inning was sent over the left field wall by A.J. Tate. Now this will catch the outside corner and back behind the count Starkweather at 1-2. Rams Baseball is also presented in part by folks like Second Chance Auto. Next one's a curveball fouled off. Count stays the same. Or you're home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. It's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. See what happens on the 0-1-2 here from Florida. Looking for that first down of the inning outside, and it's going to even the count at 2. Da, 2-2's on its way. That's going to be foul. Uh-oh.
Not even close. The wind's blowing too hard from that direction to affect our friend, his parking, though our friend was nervous that time.
Yes, he was. I saw him looking over there. 2-2's coming. High. Full count now to Starkweather, who has been plunked, struck out, popped out. 0 for 2 today. 3-2 is on its way. Then foul behind us. Full count.
Tell you what, that ball gets fouled over that direction. It's like, ugh. It loses a lot of energy going over.
Yeah.
Let's just see. I'm still looking that up. This particular websites are slower than normal lately.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Of course, different things being done different places.
Full count offering on its way again. This one's going to be popped sky high. Might bring rain. Then to center field. Thomas will call off everybody, and LT automatic able to make the grab.
That was danger. Shortstop, second baseman, center fielder. Center fielder has the call and called him off, made the catch. Herrin is in the Murfreesboro Regional, and I know Murphy's pretty good.
Murphy's in that regional.
You have Herrin, Murphy, and you have AJ, obviously, who was a super sectional team last year. Throw in.
That's a single through the left side of the infield with 1 out.
Throw in a Johnson City team that's been playing some good baseball lately, and I'm telling you what, that's a very difficult region.
Not pulling any punches in that region.
And then the worst part is you feed into that always difficult, will be difficult Vandalia sectional.
Right.
I'm telling you why. Things work out. That's a sectional drive for. Have I said that before?
Yeah, I have.
Man, that's some baseball going to be going on up there.
Man, oh man. Tying run is on first base here for the Tigers. first pitch single into the outfield. Here's a question for you. Yeah. When, or do we know, when will the IHSA come out with 2012-2013 class assignments? As soon as they have the press conference, tell us what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, I'm just
when was that last year? Wasn't it about this time, or it was in May or June?
We were in the summer.
Okay.
No, we weren't.
It was in May.
Yeah, because we were still in baseball season.
You told me that, and I said, well, I can't listen while I work. But
right.
Yeah, so we're getting close to that. Speaking of getting close, Herrin's a little too close here right now with 6-5 deficit and a runner at first with one out.
Oh, sign run aboard for the pitcher. Could help out his own cause here, Stephen Benjamin. Tim Holloway, of course, visited the mound, driven by Ford Square a moment ago. Trying to catch the composure of Trevor Flota. One gone, a runner on first, top 7, 6-5 your score. Rams hanging on. Here comes the first pitch. That will just miss outside. 1-0 to Benjamin. We'll have your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game and the post-game show. Say more about that here in just a moment. After the 1-0 pitch, it's going to be a ground ball to short. Will it be 2? Jones will step on the bag for 1 to first in time. It'll be a 6-3 double play. And I'll be darned. That's like that, it's over. So I need to tell you that with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to First Banking. So that'll be that. We have the post-game show. What a game-ending play by Zach Jones, 6-3 to retire the side. And the Rams hang on to win this one, 6-5. The Bean Insurance post-game show is next. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than 4-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit, and starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new regional health center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center. In my 25 years in the automobile business, I have never seen incentives as good as they are right now on Chrysler vehicles through Ally Financial. Receive 0% for up to 84 months, plus $3,000 cash back on 2012 Chrysler 200 sedans. And if that's not good enough, how about on 2012 Dodge Ram 1500 full-size pickups, receive 0% for up to 84 months, plus $3,500 cash back. Also, for minivan customers right now, Receive 1.9 for up to 84 months plus incentives up to $2,750 cash back. That's right, you get both 0% for up to 84 months plus the rebates. Hurry into King City Chrysler Center today and find the 200 sedan, Ram 1500 pickup, or minivan you like while the inventory is great at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bean Insurance Agency here in Mount Vernon, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance Postgame Show starts now.
And we welcome you back. Bean Insurance Postgame Show at Brennan Klein Memorial Field. The Mount Vernon Rams victorious over the Herrin Tigers. Your final score is 6-5. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. Big win for the Rams. It's number 19 on the year, 19-5 on the season. Herrin, of course, falls to 9-14. Rams are back in action tomorrow. South 7 Conference action against Marion on the road. We'll have that game for you with a 4:15 pregame right here on WMIX AM 940, online at mywithersradio.com. We will get some information for you on our social media, of course, facebook.com/WMIX Sports, twitter.com/94 Sports. That is the numerics at 94 there.
It is on there as you have talked.
All right, chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discount's the way to Bean Insurance, but you won't know how much you can save until giving them a call. Bean Insurance can be reached at 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. So it's on there. Getting on there is on there. Was on there. Has been. So we can do the Heartland Accounting post-game stats.
For Herrin, they had 5 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 on base. Mount Vernon had 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Your winning pitcher is Zane Zonders, going to 4-0. Stephen Benjamin picks up the loss for the Tigers. Trevor Flota comes on and gets a save in a game that took 1 hour and 44 minutes. Mount Vernon beats Herrin 6-5. The Rams go to 19-5 on the season, while Herrin drops to 9-14 overall.
Yeah, it started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. Again, that final 6-5. The Rams beat Herrin here today at home. Zane Saunders, as Danny just said, 4-0 on the year. We need to take a break. When we come back here on the Bean Insurance Post-Game Show, we will have your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball, Speed Insurance Post-Game Show. WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams hang on to beat the Herrin Tigers by a final score of 6-5. The Mount Vernon Rams are 19-5 on the year. They'll try for win number 20 tomorrow against the Marion Wildcats and also try to stay undefeated in the South 7 Conference. That'll be 4:15 your pregame, 4:30 your first pitch right here on AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Well,
It's a deep subject.
what is mywithersradio.com?
No, well.
Oh, I got you. Oh, man.
We need to do a couple of them.
Well, I got cocky there.
I'll tell you what.
During the break.
You
And I had because I thought we played flawless defense, and I do see an error on the page of that.
I got an idea.
Let's just debate it on the air. I don't care.
Scrabble had a good day on the Hill.
Yes, he did.
And I thought he did very, very nice job. Who else we got over there? A lot of.
Well, I thought Williams did a great job defensively, of course. Of course, he was 0 for 0 with a run scored today, obviously, as he reached base all 3 times.
Right.
Did it the hard way twice, getting plunked, and then walked once back in the 4th. That's when he scored. I thought Landon Thomas had a key piece of hitting. I thought that Trevor Flota did a good job offensively. I really thought Williams did a great job defensively, as did Landon Thomas. I was going to go Rams defense because I didn't think they had a single error today, but I remember an error earlier.
And I'm looking at our Facebook page, WMIX Sports, checking things out. You see some guys. It was a lineup, not particularly one person, but when you look up and down at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys had hits.
Right.
Mount Vernon had 7 hits, 7 different guys.
Right.
So another guy that had a good game was a save, and 2 runs scored was Trevor Flota.
Right.
So we've got options. I got an idea. I could go co-players of the game.
Okay, what you got?
I got Zane Saunders and Trevor Flota. Because between them, they were 2 for 5 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Zane got the win and Trevor got the save.
Hey, guess what? I like your thinking.
All right.
Great traditions aren't given. They're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. That is going to do it for us this afternoon. Back on the air tomorrow at Marion as the Rams will host. Really? You can still tell I'm used to doing home games. That said, the Rams will be on the road at Marion tomorrow. South 7 Conference action will be there for you. We'll also provide you updates of the girls' game going on side by side down there at Marion tomorrow. We hope you'll join us here on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Until then, we settle you with the final score here tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams now 19-5 on the year after beating Herrin 6-5. For Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, back to the studio for everyone at Withers Broadcasting on behalf of our sponsors. Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams Baseball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.